Liverpool, a team that was in the UEFA Champions League final just last year. But right now, they just don't seem to be performing as they should be. Yo, what is going on, my people? 29 United back here with another video, and in today's video we're going to be discussing just what is going on with Liverpool at the moment. I mean, they are just in huge trouble in every single competition that they're in currently. It just does not look good for Liverpool at the moment. If you're a Liverpool fan, just let me explain. Okay, this is not a hate video or anything of the sort. It's just a video more so explaining of what's going on with the club, and I'm going to attempt my best to let you guys know what I think about this current situation at Liverpool Football Club. I am not a Liverpool fan, and this is from a neutral viewpoint, and I would love to see what you guys think about this as well. If you guys are new to the channel, please make sure to smash that subscribe button, smash that like button as well. It helps me a ton. Thank you guys so much for your support yet again on all the social media platforms that I'm on. If you guys want to check me out on these other platforms that I'm talking about, make sure to check out the description down below. My Twitter, Instagram, Discord, TikTok, all those will be down below for you guys to check out, and I'll be more than happy to talk to you guys over there as well. All right, let's get started. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, Liverpool were a club that were in the UEFA Champions League final just last year against Real Madrid, where they narrowly lost, and it seems that this year everything has just gone completely upside down. What is really going on? Well, I mean, they lost Sadio Mane to Bayern Munich, and that was obviously a huge blow. I mean, they replaced him with players like Luis Diaz, which he also got injured. That's already one problem. Their player that they bought to replace another player, he got injured as well. So Luis Diaz is injured, and he is very good. Don't get me wrong, he's a fantastic player, but you know, if a player like that is injured, then you're going to be lacking in the attack. Darwin Nunez, another signing from the Portuguese league, this time from Benfica. A lot of people have mixed opinions on him. Some people call him a flop, some people call him a player that still needs more time. I personally think he still needs more time, but I must say he's still been very, very lacking in this Liverpool team. There's a lot of chances that he's missed and a lot of chances that he just has to score, but I wouldn't rule him out yet completely. A lot of people are labeling him as a flop, and I feel like nowadays people are just way too quick to judge people as a flop. Another example is Cody Gakpo. The guy has played less than 10 games and people were already labeling him as a flop. I even said, I made a YouTube short about this, and I said there's obviously Cody Gakpo to Liverpool. That was one of the earlier ones. So far hasn't been too great. A lot of people are already writing him off, which I don't think should be the case. A lot of people are making fun of him, calling him a flop and such. Not a flop yet. I think people should wait. I mean, let the man play more than 10 games, more than a season actually. Then we can maybe judge on how good of a player he really is. But so far, he hasn't been the best. To just give him a little bit more time, and he's going to start banging in these goals, which he has done. He's been starting to score more and more goals now, and people are finally saying, oh, you know, he might not be a flop after all. Now, a player that I've also been very disappointed was Mohamed Salah. I don't think he's been on par with the last seasons that he's had. I wouldn't say he's been terrible, because he hasn't been terrible, but he just hasn't been that great really. And Liverpool need a player like him, a player that can step up and just be a clutch player, and he cannot even seem to do that anymore, which is kind of sad to see. Nevertheless, Liverpool in general just have not been up to par. The defense has not been great either. Van Dijk, again, not up to standard as to what he usually does. Same for Trent Alexander-Arnold. The only defender where I think I would be confident in saying he's still been very up to par would be Andrew Robertson. There might be mixed opinions about what I just said, but from what I've seen from him, I feel like he's someone that is still giving his 100% in every game, and a player that isn't necessarily bad for Liverpool. But in general, football is a team game. One individual player cannot save your team every single time, and it shows. In the Champions League, they faced again against Real Madrid, and they were winning 2-0. Things were looking very good. I bet Liverpool fans were probably thinking that this might be a, start of something new, but nope, they lost 5-2. They got smashed 5-2. Very surprising to see. And you can make fun of them. You can say whatever you want about Liverpool. Losing in that fashion, no matter what team you are, is just simply unacceptable. Jurgen Klopp, in my opinion, has to take a lot of the blame, and I don't necessarily know what the Liverpool fans think of Klopp. A lot of people want him out now. A lot of people still believe he's the man for the job, but ultimately I think that the problem comes from the board yet again, very similar to teams like United, Arsenal and such that were poorly ran, and they're just not listening, and it does cause a huge effect to this Liverpool team. This Liverpool team is definitely not the Liverpool team it was a few years ago. I mean, they've lost that spark. They lost their players, obviously, like I've mentioned. They've lost players like Sadio Mane and such, which, Mane, one of the best players in the world, it's a huge blow. And when you replace him with someone that isn't even playing, that is injured, it just doesn't help at all. One big plus that I can give for Liverpool fans is their midfielder, that youngster. I might butcher his name, and I'm completely sorry if I do. Stefan Bajcetic. I think that's how you say his name. If not, let me know down in the comment section below how to say it. But him, yeah, he's been very good. And he's a young talent, and I think that's probably been Liverpool's only real hope this season, if I'm being completely honest. All of these factors put together is giving this disastrous of a season with Liverpool. They are losing against teams they're not supposed to. And their season kind of resembles Chelsea. It's just that Chelsea have spent so much money compared to Liverpool, but they're kind of in the same boat. So it kind of does show that money doesn't necessarily always save you from being a bad team, but Chelsea is just a completely other debate. I kind of have a feeling Jurgen Klopp may be sacked if it keeps going on, but Jurgen Klopp has said many times that there will be a lot of transfers in the summer window, and to be honest, that's kind of what they need because their players are just not helping at all. They need fresh faces, and there's been a lot of rumors that Jude Bellingham, I mean, it's been going on for a couple of years, Jude Bellingham is going to join Liverpool. Now, that would be a huge transfer, and it would be very good for them. Is it really going to happen? We're just all going to have to wait and see. But nevertheless, they have to pick players that suit their weaknesses, because right now, Liverpool are not playing as a team. The players just don't seem motivated enough. They don't seem like they are capable of doing anything. And, you know, when you're going ahead against a team like Real Madrid, beating them 2-0 and then losing 5-2, that is just something you can't get out of, really. So there's also the second leg, but I don't think anyone in the world is expecting Liverpool to make a comeback. They're not going to achieve much this season. I think Liverpool fans have already accepted that. They're not going to achieve much this season. But I want to know what you guys think about the situation. Should Klopp be sacked? Is it the players' fault? Should they buy new players, sell players, have their players worked out? Let me know down in the comment section down below. I'm really interested to what you guys think about this situation. And like I said, you can also talk to me over on social media platforms, Twitter, Discord, etc. All links will be down in the description. If you guys are new, subscribe, smash that like button as well. It does mean a ton. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Damn, I'm on red alert. Else you went up in the